He spent our money, he spent our forex, he spent our fuel, and that plane, very big, Airbus, they drink fuel. He spent all of our fuel, he paid parking charges with our money for a private holiday. What did he go do? I'm sure they took the picture so that they will say, hey, you are talking to the president of Rwanda, investment, working trip. That's what they would. What is he always going to do in France? At least we have a right to ask that.
A new Punch investigation report, which revealed that the presidency spent at least 34 billion on foreign exchange purchases for international trips over a 2-year period from 2024 to 2025. The report, which reviewed Nigeria's public payments portal, govspend.com, found the transaction included foreign currencies for official trips, flight operations, ESTA codes, and logistics for top officials, international engagements, while the presidential air fleet accounted for several multi-billion naira transactions on certain days alone. Rufai, we're seeing this sort of conversation out there. 34 billion naira.
Why would you be surprised in a country that lacks accountability? Most of these trips are personal trips. Mr. Bayo Onunuga again came out to tell us that President Tinubu was going to Europe, as if we are daft fools in this country. We're going to Europe. Europe will be a continent.
We eventually saw him in France.
We wait now. You know, the person that they are bringing the wife to come and miss doesn't stretch neck.
Take it down.
Let's take it down. Then after some time, when they felt they wanted to impress themselves, not us, the president now have a private dinner with the president of the same private dinner that they couldn't even get a proper picture, that they use AI to spruce up and make the picture look better. They didn't get a proper cameraman with the picture. You know, we first dragged down before they finally admitted that it was AI that they used, and I released the picture. Then he now stayed there. He stayed there for the first 15 days of the year. He now went to Abu Dhabi. As he went to Abu Dhabi, he came back. 8 days later, he went again. In the month of January, just 8 days. 15 days out. The question Nigerians have not asked is, what did he go and do?
Is it 15 days out? Peter Obi said it was 23 days out.
No, 8 days. He only spent 8 days.
In
Nigeria. The first 15 days,
yes,
and the remaining days.
Yes, so they said in a total
tomorrow,
23 days.
He spent our money, he spent our forex, he spent our fuel, and that plane, very big, Airbus, they drink fuel. He spent all of our fuel, he paid parking charges with our money for a private holiday. What did he go do? I'm sure they took the picture so that they will say, hey, you are talking to the president of Rwanda, investment, working trip. That's what they would. What is he always going to do in France? At least we have a right to ask that. How will they pay South African consulate money, where most of the money is being used to run the president? 34 billion. I made the calculation, Oji. 34 billion will build close to 300 schools. More, basic level schools. Close to 300 schools. That's what the president, he has just burnt it. He can't account for it.
Okay.
Right. So we are asking, what country do we want? If we say all of this now, the next Baron will come. He will tweet, foolish boy. Foolish boy.
Yeah.
I want to say something quickly on the South African story.
On
just to
South
give it a
African
context.
Anyway, we paid the money back.
Yeah, we have. They've restored power. It's a shame. And the truth is that you can't give what you don't have. This is what we're used to doing here. Recall that even government agencies were owing local discos such that they put out a circular. But what we do here is that we silence them rather than pay up our debts. And that's something we couldn't do in SA. But to give a context to this so that people don't feel like money was released and they didn't pay for the bill. I was speaking to a retired ambassador, and she was talking about the difficulties that they face in stations abroad, that they're not well funded.
Yes, sir.
Usually when money is released, it will take a while for the money to be released, and it's paid in naira, not in dollars, and inflation figures or even the rate affects it. And so a lot of them, sometimes even out of pocket, pay for some of the expenses abroad. So just to put it that it's not because those that were in South Africa ate the money in gold. Sometimes it's that they are grossly underfunded. Hence we see this kind of national embarrassment. But thankfully it's been rectified.
Yeah, but you know, it's good that we're seeing the opposition, like Peter Obi, criticize, I mean, even call out these sort of action. And it's good that we have, you know, the website govspend.com. We have to continue to hold the government to account.